Folks, welcome to twitch.tv/Adjei13. I'm Andrew Adjei. Welcome to my channel. I hope you are having a wonderful Friday. I don't usually stream on Fridays. I typically don't stream on Fridays, but for you, anything. Folks, I am here because a game I've been looking forward to, which is embarrassing to say, because this is a game I have already played before, in a way. But I have been very excited for the remaster of Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3. Folks, that's right, Mass Effect Legendary Edition is finally out, taking all three wonderful games. Only three. They've only put out 3 Mass Effects. There's never been another Mass Effect. Only Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3. And they're finally together in a easy to digest package. I mean, well, I don't know how easy to digest it is, but this is the first time it's all been together on current gen platforms. If you wanted to play up until today, if you wanted to play Mass Effect 1, 2, or 3, you had to have a PC, which I have, PlayStation 3 or an Xbox 360, or actually, I guess the trilogy is backwards compatible on Xbox. So you actually, if you had a PlayStation, you were probably the only one who was really out of luck. But even then, the process of playing the trilogy has never been as easy as just placing the disc in the tray, because the story from the games, the choices you make, carry over between games. And even back then, that was ambitious, but it never quite meshed. Mesh is the wrong word. It never was as seamless and smooth as they probably would have wanted. Even when I played up until recently, recently is a strong word, but after the entire trilogy had come out, I repurchased the 3 games on PC, and even then there was some issues with getting saves to transfer over correctly. After I finished Mass Effect 1, I had to go online to find out how to get the game to detect my Mass Effect 1 save going into Mass Effect 2. It wasn't as simple as load up Mass Effect 2 and get started. So there's stuff like that. Also, Mass Effect 1 for a lot of people is not the most accessible in the series. It's definitely the most dated of the 3. I personally think it's okay still. I replayed 1. I played 1 again like a month ago. Not a month ago. What am I talking about? Like a year ago. BK the Koala, welcome to the stream. Glad you're here. But for a lot of people, Mass Effect 1 just did not hold up. I read some of GameSpot's review in progress, and the reviewer was like, whenever someone asked about playing the games, I would just tell them to skip to 2, and I literally yelled "No" out loud when I was reading it, because I was like, "What are you doing?" I know, it's dated. There's stuff with the Mako, stuff with the combat that we'll get into once we launch the game. But personally, I was like, yes, it's a bit rough. But I still thought it held up fine. But they've made the most changes to the Mass Effect 1, 2, and 3. From what I've read, have kind of been tweaked a little bit, and we'll talk through some of those tweaks as we begin. So yeah, without further ado, let's jump right in. So this game took forever to launch. To get installed. So I preloaded it. I pre-ordered the game, and I preloaded it, and it installed very quickly, even though despite being a chunky game, it's 93 gigs, it's 3 games, so it's not going to be small. But it spent all afternoon unpacking, And it was so inconvenient and so annoying because I needed to hop in to like test it and make sure everything's working well. Also, because the launcher is separate from Mass Effect 1, you're not gonna see like the cool new BioWare splash screen, which is very cool. And unfortunately, you won't be able to see the launcher, which is just pick one, pick the game you're gonna play. But I'm watching a Mass Effect 1 right now. Hopefully, it shows up on screen because I just clicked on it. But it's basically from what I understand, it is a separate executable. It's not just mashed up into one. So you can start off with Mass Effect 1, 2, 3. You can start off with 3 if you want. If you hate fun, or if you just want to jump straight into 3 for some reason. Still not there. I'm not even on the main menu yet because it hasn't technically launched. Okay, should be seeing it soon. There's that menu music. I'm glad they didn't change that. Vigil. I still don't see it. Or is my stream just on a delay? UK the Koala. Mashed effect potatoes. Oh, there it is. UK the Koala. The mashed potatoes are delicious. As is your face. Okay, yeah, we're in it. So this is basically just the original menu. I'm really excited, y'all. I'm really excited. So before I press start new career, actually I'll just press start new career. Why not? Why not? I already decided what like I'm gonna do. This is gonna be a FemShep playthrough. My personal like off-stream playthrough will be MaleShep, but for stream I want to do FemShep.
Secure connection confirmed.
Wow, we're in it just like that, folks. So if we wanted to use one of the defaults, so this is on default male and default female shepherd, but we're gonna make our own.
Please log in to access your profile.
Ooh, what's her name gonna be? I didn't even think of that. I already decided on the gender, but I had not yet decided what the name. And I'm still up in there about the class. I'm pretty sure I want to do Vanguard. Oh, I know. Mass Effect, There She Blows. Mass Effect, oh my god. See, I intentionally ignored the pun because I like good things in life and puns are bad. Octavia Shepard. I'm very excited to see this new character creator because the character creators in the first 2 games were let's say less than robust.
Please reconstruct profile.
So
confirm.
Also let me know. Ooh, dang, I didn't even think about any of this stuff. So my canon Shepard is always Earthborn. I don't know if I've ever done Spacer. It really, like, none of this really matters. It's like flavor, but no, I'm gonna do Earthborn for myself. So, and I've done Colonist. I don't think I've done Spacer. I'm gonna do Spacer.
Confirm psychological profile.
Soul Survivor, War Hero, and Ruthless. So I do Earthborn / Soul Survivor. That's what I've done for my personal Shepard. Well, let's read the flavor text. Earlier in your military career, you found yourself facing an overwhelming enemy force. You risked your own life to save your fellow soldiers and defeat the enemy despite the impossible odds. Your bravery and heroism have earned you medals and recognition from the Alliance fleet. Ruthless. Throughout your military career, you have held fast to one basic rule: get the job done. You've been called cold, calculating, and brutal. Your reputation for ruthless efficiency makes you fellow soldiers wary of you. But when failure is not an option, the military always goes to you first. You know what? I'm gonna play this as Paragon, but I kind of like having like this as like the backstory for this Shepard, you know. They grew up on space stations. They get the job done, but they've kind of softened a little bit as the years have gone on.
Confirm military specialization.
All right, so again, like this was another thing I was thinking about. Class effect revolution. Okay, that's actually pretty good, BK the Koala. I approve of that one. Class effect revolution. It's actually pretty good. Very, 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 very socialist of you to put that in my chat, BK the Koala. I like that one. Class effect revolution. It's a new name of the stream, folks. Sass effect. Oh god. Okay, well, never mind. Never mind. The honeymoon has ended. Back to square one. I think my personal playthrough. Ooh, I didn't know that about engineers. Can only wear light armor. And they specialize in pistols. So, not to get too in the weeds, but originally in Mass Effect, well, I'll explain when we get to gameplay. I think I'm gonna go Vanguard, and then my personal playthrough I'll do Engineer. It was like one or the other for me.
Confirm facial identification.
All right, let's take a look at this character creator. Oh, hello. Oh, okay, so they kept the scars in. I was wondering if they would do that because in Mass Effect 2, you could not add scars to your default Shepard, and in Mass Effect 3, there was some issues when you're trying to import your character because it would it was using a different character creator that had stuff in it. So like I think if you were carrying over a character from Mass Effect 1 through 2 into 3, what happened was if you in 3 you could not just use your created character from the first one. You had to remake a new one, even though your choices were still the same, but you just had to start over, which I had to do, and let me tell you, it sucked. She's so dark. I love it. I don't think you could. I don't think you could get that dark in the original. I kind of. Let's. I'm gonna play around with it a little bit. I kind of already love her. That's the problem. Past effect affected. No, I don't hate it. Pass effect affected, I mean. Head. Okay. So no head. Face size. Right now it feels a little bit the same as far as the character creator goes. I'm gonna make it swole. She's gonna be swole! Is this changing anything? Yes, it is. It's changing. It is changing things. Cheek width. The problem with this character creator, less so than 2's, is that the lighting is so dark, and then like once you get into the actual game, you're like, what the heck? I didn't make this. Although I will also add, I've been pretty happy with how my shepherds have looked across the games. I've always made a custom shepherd, and I've always been pretty happy with how they look. And I know some people who have had the opposite experience, where they've been like, why does my shepherd look like such a weirdo? I hate this. Oh my god, I'm just gonna use the default because I don't like what I'm looking at. What I'm looking at is scary. Okay. So far it feels like we haven't really made any changes. Eye shape. Okay, this is probably where her... Oh, I like these. These are also good. I think this is the one we started off with. Yeah, some big ol' eyes. Eye height. See, the problem with adjusting eyes and like noses in character creators is that as soon as you adjust them, it just looks weird. And then like you try to go back to the one you had and you're just like, okay, it feels like it's too high. Yeah, that's normal. I don't know. With I kind of like them a little bit spaced out. I think the depth is fine, right? Or I don't want like her to have like bulging eyes. Yeah, let's bring those back. Brow depth. Oh, she has a very small brow. Brow height. Oh, there we go. Oh. Oh my god, she's so hot. Iris color. I want something a little bit contrasty. Not too distracting either. Ooh, that's really nice. But also, yeah, black eyes also look not that bad either. Where's green? So my default shepherd is always has green eyes because green's my favorite color. Oh, there it is. Like that's always been my thing. Like even though like in real life I don't really particularly care about green eyes or colored eyes in general. Like whenever I'm creating a character, they always have green eyes. Yeah, I like these. They're a bit intense, but you know, intensity never hurt anybody. Actually, that's not true at all. Chin height. Can I give her a butt chin? Chin depth. Anyway, I haven't even asked how everyone's day is going. I hope all of y'all are having a wonderful day. Having a wonderful Friday. I ordered a pizza, and they got my order wrong. I got home, and my mom was like heading to work, and she was like, I'm like adjusting like stuff with the face, and it's like I'm like making like screwing things up. Chin width. All right, let me raise that back up, I guess. But yeah, they gave us the wrong pizza, and I called them, and they were like, okay, well, here's a credit for a free pizza next time. And I'm like, okay. Goodbye. Just that's it. That's the story. I got a free pizza because they got my order wrong. Oh, it's like something. All right. Well, we can still go back later. Make some more further changes. Mouth shape. I like that. Problem is, I don't know how she looks when she starts talking. Also, the lip. Okay, let me skip to the lipstick because I can't tell. I really can't tell, like, the black on the black skin. It's a little hard to see, like, the differences with the mouth shape. So let's do something a little bright for now. That's definitely not gonna keep this. But I just want to see like the differences a little bit clearer. Meep. I don't know. I have no idea. They all look wrong now. Let me let me put on a different lipstick. I can't. I really. It's like impossible to tell now. Oops, mouth. Yeah, I think this is fine. I think that's what we had before, honestly. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Mouth depth. Yeah, that's too pushed in. I never like having the sliders pushed too far in, even if I like the way it looks. Just like no, doing that. Width. Mouth lip size. Yes, let's keep them big. Height. Yeah, sure. Why not? Voice is high for some reason. All right, nose shape. Nose is like the one that's always like difficult for me because I can never tell. I like that. Actually, that's a strong contender. What's the difference? It's like the bridge? Yeah, it's the bridge. I like this one. Height. Oh, wait, this is depth. Look around! Hurry up! Alright. I'm not gonna play around with that too much. Alright, let's see these hairstyles. So they promised some more hairstyles, especially more black hairstyles, which okay. That is a black hairstyle. Honestly, like even this is like an improvement. Like there was no way to have this style of hair, like a nice clean fade like this. There was no way to do that in the original. Like it was like it was like basically something like this, closer to this. Like now she has like a this looks dope. And this is more like this kind of stuff was like already in the game. This is my default Shepherd's hairstyle, my default FemShep's hairstyle. When I played Mass Effect 3. Yeah, so some of these are just from 3. Because they added a few more hairstyles in 3. This one's been in there since 1. I actually think this is the one my FemShep had in Mass Effect 1. And then there's this option. Alright, I think we're gonna keep the one that they gave us actually. Yeah, this one? Yeah. Yeah, sure. The color though, I don't know if I want her to have pink hair or even purple hair. Although actually this dark purple might be growing on me a little bit. Okay, I kinda love this. This is kinda good. Ooh, what if like she had like a bleached hair look? Honestly, the dark plum is like starting to like grow on me a little bit. Also, this gray. Let me see the gray with like a different hairstyle. Like salt and pepper. I'm like really thinking now. Do I want the braids? I kind of wish they had more styles of braids too. This is kind of a little meh, but whatever, I guess. I don't know. So let's just give her a full on do. I don't even hate this, to be honest. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna end up with it, but like, future ship ideas. What color is that? It's like pink? Oh, it's so hard to tell. I think this is just straight up black. I'm gonna do the plum. I'm gonna do plum. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. I legitimately apologize. Sincerely. Just kidding. I don't care. I think the default ones are fine. But are we gonna keep it? Wait, dang it! I actually did forget which. It was not these ones. It was these ones. I forgot. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep him black. She dyes her hair. Cause she's fun. Alright, makeup. I usually just go all natural. Cause all of this looks weird. To me. Doesn't look that bad. Still, it's a no. Let's see, without anything. I think I'm gonna do the black lipstick. It adds something. It adds a little something to me. Blush? Any blush? Is she blushing? How's the contour? Nah. Scars! Hopefully, like I'm assuming, I'm making a lot of assumptions. I'm assuming that they're just gonna allow you to carry over any of these, like across all three games, because again, like I said, Mass Effect 2, the character creator did not have scars. Kind of like the eyebrow scar a little bit. Although she is ruthless. Maybe she should have a few more. Yeah, like she got the little nick on her chin and like through the eyebrow. That's kind of cool. All right, so let me go back. I think I'm gonna make. I want to take one more look at the skin tones. Where is that? What would that be? Facial structure. It really is between this and this. My issue isn't the color; it's more so how will it look in game. Because I've had the darkest skinned Shepard in the previous games, and there will be some cutscenes where like he is, like he's been difficult to see, and it's been like a bummer because like I would like to see my Shepard in all his dark skin glory, and I really like how this looks. You know, I'm gonna do it. Fuck it. Fuck it. I'm like deciding this one or this one, this one or this one, this one or this one. This one's fine. Alright, I think we're good. Just take a little screenshot. Alright. Yeah? Let's finalize it.
Profile reconstruction complete.
We're all done. Let's hop to it. Octavius Shepard.
Identification confirmed.
And the rest of this, I already checked all of this out before I launched the game. All of this looks good. Alright, let's get to it. Hopefully this runs well, because I actually have not seen the game in like action. So I'm hoping for smooth frame rates. Happy sailings.
Well, what about Shepard? She's a spacer, lives aboard starships most of her life.
Military service runs in the family. Both her parents were in the Navy.
She got most of her unit killed on Torfin.
She gets the job done, no matter what the cost.
She kind of sucks,
That's the
but
kind of person we want protecting the galaxy.
she's also good at her job,
That's
so
the
whatever.
only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
Okay. Alright. This is it. Civilizations of the galaxy call it. Mass Effect. So, like I mentioned, the Mass Effect games are playable on PC still, and I have them. But there's a few reasons why I was excited for this, despite already having the games on PC. Reason one is like the pre-rendered cutscenes looked bad across all three versions, because those obviously they couldn't do any work to that, like in terms of like modern hardware running it super well, so they always look blurry. And reason two, I'm playing it with a controller. The PC version, for whatever reason, the original version did not allow controller support. So like you had to install mods if you wanted to play with controller on PC. And like there's plenty of games I would prefer to play with mouse and keyboard. Mass Effect is not one of them. I'm curious to see like what other changes they made.
Check. Navigation. Check. Internal emissions sync engaged. All systems online.
Are there any little surprises?
Under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment, so you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit
First decision coming up.
Pinhead. So that's incredible.
This can decide the fate of the galaxy, folks.
I don't like having him on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
Cut the chatter! No, we're paragoning it up.
They don't send specters on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here than the captain's letting up.
Joker, status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to
Oh, look at
Alliance
that.
base before we reach Eden.
The lighting on her skin.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debrief.
Ah ha 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 ha.
You get that, Commander?
He sounds angry. Something must have gone wrong with the mission.
Captain always sounds like that when he's talking to me.
Can't possibly imagine why.
Kanan looks good. So another thing I've seen in the like the pre-release stuff, like the pre-reviews, was that like the human faces are a bit stiff, and they kind of, like from some of the screenshots they released early on, like I think they're right. But the early cutscene isn't the worst thing, so I can live with that. All right, so we got our, this is our thingamajig. Put a point in there. This looks the same. I did look in the menus. They did tweak the leveling system. You could have kept it classic if you wanted, but what I chose to do was to like see how they updated that stuff. So now the leveling goes up to 30, among other things. And let's save. A lot of this looks the same. Like the menus. I'm curious how they changed the inventory management, because they did say they made changes to that. Upgrade an equipped item. Why to break down to Omnigel? Okay, well, we don't have anything, so we can't really look at that yet. But oh, it's so good to be back. This really is like you know,
We're getting dragged right along with him. Relax, President.
being home again in a weird way.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You
Presley.
heading down to see the captain?
Sounds like you don't trust our Turian guest.
Sorry, Commander. Just having a chat.
It's so wild because I like
Didn't mean to cause
I
you
know all
trouble,
of this like
but you have
very
to
clearly in my
realize
head,
it's
so
not
it's
about
like
this mission. The whole crew feels it.
it's weird to hear the same music, same voice acting, but it's just a little sharper,
The Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus. Spectres are elite operatives.
They did make a little bit of changes to
Why send a
Presley's
Spectre,
face.
a
Like his
Turian
hair's also a
Spectre,
little darker.
on a shakedown run? It doesn't add up.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans.
There's like a nice little bokeh effect around them.
Normandy's the only ship with this
Looks
power
nice.
drive.
We'll see how it looks in motion, like once we're in combat, though.
A skeleton crew would be cheaper, less chance of security leaks too. Plus, there's Nihilus. It's pretty obvious this shakedown run is just a cover.
For what?
Damned if I know, Commander. We're out here.
And then there's Nihilus.
I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, man. But I can't figure out what he's doing here. Captain Anderson is one of the most decorated Special Forces officers in the service. If he melted down all his medals, he could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously.
Do nothing.
Something big is going on.
Little weirdness with the lip flaps.
Trust Nihilus.
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather
Runs
fought
in my
the First
family.
Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
That was 30 years ago. You can't blame Nihilus for that.
No, I guess not. But it still makes me nervous to have a Spectre on board, especially a Turian. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command.
Oh.
And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
Whatever,
See if I can
Presley.
get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
Racist. Alright. Let's take a look at the rest of the ship. We got some shiny floors. The lighting isn't too different. It is a little bit brighter. It's a little less drenched in blue. But it still feels the same, which I guess is like kind of what you want to go for with in terms of with the remaster, I guess.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too
Although
long.
first impression of Chalk was she looks like 20 years old now.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching
Looks so
up
smooth.
messes in the infirmary.
You need to calm down, Corporal. A good soldier stays cool even under fire.
Sorry, Commander, but
Smooth
this
was.
is killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
Do your job, follow my orders, and there won't be any problems.
Easy for you to say. You proved yourself on Torfin.
That is true. I did prove myself on Torfin.
This is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to me.
So far, I'm not regretting the choices I made
I'm not
with
gonna
her
screw this up.
appearance.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other. They don't always get on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
I hope we get a chance to see him in action. I heard Nihilus took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself.
What do you know about this?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council. They usually work alone or in small groups. Spectres don't have any official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
Protect it at any cost. Don't forget that part.
Oh, how could I forget that part?
Above the law.
Why don't we have any of our own people in there?
Spectres usually come from the Council races, like the Turians. We've been trying to get a human accepted into their ranks for years now. So far, it hasn't happened.
Hey, Commander, you'd make a good Spectre. What you did on Torfin, that's what they're looking for. Success at any cost, ruthless efficiency, show no mercy.
I didn't enjoy Torfin. I just did what I had to do.
No, I didn't mean... Sorry, Commander. That just came out wrong. I never meant any disrespect.
This is all just wild speculation. The Spectres aren't interested in recruiting humans, no matter how capable.
Jennifer Hale's performance as
with unlimited power?
Commander Shepard is also excellent.
The Spectre status
So a lot of people, like when they play
at that point, Citadel security
the Mass Effects, like they have one that they have to like play no matter what. I really like both of them equally. They both bring something or another that the other doesn't. So it's really easy for me to kind of go back and forth between
romantic legends with reality, Commander.
Between the two.
How do you control agents with unlimited power?
But
I suppose
think
the Council could revoke the Spectre status
Mark Meir, who does Male Shep,
at that point, Citadel security.
I think he's fine. In Mass Effect 1, he's a little bit more stilted.
Spectres were 20 ordinary soldiers.
But like in 2 and 3, he's really good.
Themselves. An agent goes rogue, they send another agent to take him down. That's Spectre justice.
The Corporal's confusing romantic legends with reality, Commander.
But that's enough with these two.
Goodbye, Commander.
I've had this conversation at least like several times because I've played these games a lot.
Commander Shepard.
Also, again, I'm playing with the controller on PC.
Will give us a chance to talk.
What about?
I'm interested in this world we're going to, Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
They say it's a paradise.
Yes, a paradise. Serene.
Ah, my Shepard looks so
Eden
beautiful.
Prime has become something of a symbol for your people, hasn't it? Proof that humanity.
Also, I want to take a look at the photo mode. There is a photo mode, and I love me a good photo mode.
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's really going on.
This mission is far more than a simple shakedown run.
I'm gonna renegade it up. Sometimes I like to mix it up. I play Paragon, but sometimes I like to, throw a little spice in there.
I already figured that out.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir?
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
What else can you tell me?
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this,
I'm gonna skip some of the exposition there.
200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this.
It's not really
we
necessary.
Need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously,
and also, I kind of want to get to the shooting now.
Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
It never hurts to have a few extra hands on board.
The beacon's not the only reason I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
Guess that explains why I bump into him every time I turn around.
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council.
Politics.
The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
I was impressed when I studied the reports from Torfin. A grim business, but you got the job done. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
Captain, you cool with this?
I assume this is good for the Alliance.
Earth needs this, Shepard. We're counting on you.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
Try to look at any of this. I already know all of it, but you know what? This is Mass Effect experience.
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy 50,000 years ago. Then they vanished. Nobody really knows how or why.
I don't know what is going on with Anderson's skin.
But everyone agrees.
Hey! Thanks for the follow!
Their citadel
Hopefully my droning isn't putting you to sleep, but I appreciate the follow. Thank you.
Would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and
like I was saying, there's something like a little weirdness with like Anderson's skin. It's like some of his skin tone is like painted on weirdly. Did I already ask about the beacon?
Why is this beacon so important?
I did not.
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology.
I'm really excited for anyone playing through this for the very first time, though.
We'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data.
Especially because it's in a more accessible package now.
What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
The wrong hands?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon.
No worries about droning. I forgot most of the story anyway, so I kind of have to catch up. Oh, here to help. There's a lot of story in Mass Effect, and I love every bit of it. So thank you for tuning in.
If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus.
I really like how the armor looks too.
We have to keep this low-key.
Just give the word.
So far, it looks like it's
getting close to Eden.
It's not that different, but
transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see.
A lot of it is how I remember it in my head.
On screen.
Feels like smart tweaks, not a whole up-res or whatever.
Get down!
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need.
Rest in peace.
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5.
He looks okay there, like straight on, he looks fine. Oh, they still kept in Nihilus's like weird mandible drop.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
Take us in, Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
A small strike team can move quickly without.
Alex looks great. Like he looks.
To secure the beacon.
He looks really good.
And meet us in the cargo hold. Tell Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
Also, my Shepard also looks great.
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you're coming with us?
Nope.
I move faster on my own.
Nihilus will scout out ahead. He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission.
I'm sure he'll be
Otherwise,
fine.
I want radio silence.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good luck.
We are approaching drop point 2.
All right, we're in the game now. All right, I want to see this new photo mode. I don't know how to access it though. Options. Is it like a double click of the? No.
This place got hit hard, Commander.
Oh, why?
Hostiles everywhere.
I mean, probably why in the menu. Oh. Yeah. Alright, we'll take a look at more of that later. How do I get out?
Your guard up.
Alright, just do a little bit of this. Got our combat wheel. I thought you were going to teabag on me. Not yet. We have to find some enemies to destroy first. Oh. Alright, got our power wheel. So if I map it, what button is it mapped to? I think it's just mapped to the bumper.
Gas bags. Don't worry, they're harmless.
Finally, some action.
Yep. Okay. They changed like some sounds with the default guns. Although this it is pushed in a little bit. Like I saw some people on Steam complaining about the FOV. It's not a big deal, but it is a fact.
Oh God, what happened here?
Smells like smoke and death.
The new UI looks very good though. It's very clean. Uh-oh. Still very good. Oh, that didn't hit. That it? Oh. He lived, or he died the way he lives. Dying horribly.
Sometimes Marines die. The rest of us just have to carry on. We still have to find that beacon.
Aye, aye, ma'am.
I won't go super Paragon with that because, I mean, what are we gonna do? We can't bury him now. Metagel, blah blah blah, Omnigel, blah blah blah. Wait, how do I apply Metagel then? Oh, why? Okay. Alright. And so like the way I typically like playing Mass Effect, I actually do like pausing and like assigning like powers and like who's gonna do what when. Some people don't like using the power wheel. I do.
Burned out buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies. I'm gonna check it out. I'll try to catch up with you.
Wait, can we level up? Oh, Mr. Alenko can. First aid and Sentinel do? Reduces cooldown. We don't need that right now. Barrier. Usually with the teammates, I usually have it auto, like auto leveling, but because they made changes to the leveling system, I'm going to check out how they. Also, I should save. The auto saving in Mass Effect 1 is not as good as the later games, or existent. Up is attack your target, left or right, specific point, and regroup. Wait, no, down is attack, and up is. This looks really nice, like the actual environment. Also, why is he not going to cover? There we go.
Take out those hostiles.
How do I melee? So the melee used to be on. Used to be like when you get close and you like go to shoot, then they melee. Now it's like a dedicated button, like any modern shooter. So far, gameplay-wise, it feels a lot closer to 2 than how it was originally, which is a good thing. But it's still not quite 2's level, which is also, oddly enough, a good thing to me. I think if they made the gameplay like 2 for 1 for Mass Effect 1, I think there would be like it would be a little bit more. It wouldn't be right. I think Mass Effect 1's a lot more open. Like you're doing a little bit more exploration. Wait, they're all dead? That was fast.
Thanks for your help, Commander.
Bye.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, ma'am?
You okay, hon?
Are you wounded, Williams?
A few scrapes and burns, nothing serious. The others weren't so lucky. Oh man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double back to
I missed this game.
But we walked into an ambush.
I've missed this game a lot.
I don't think any of the others. I think I'm the only one left.
Don't blame
This
yourself,
isn't your
kid.
fault, Williams. You couldn't have done anything to save them.
Yes, ma'am. We held our position as long as we could, until the Geth overwhelmed us.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years.
Honestly, the faces. It's not that bad.
They must have come for the beacon.
It is a little bit. It is a bit stilted, admittedly.
Just over that rise. It might still be there.
But first impressions, like
Use
whatever.
your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, ma'am. It's time for payback.
What else do you know about the Geth?
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms.
What do you know about the Protheans? Oh, just about what I learned in history class. What do you know about the Geth? Oh, just what I learned in history class.
But ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Thank you for that. Glad you know all that.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were doing some digging out here to extend the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
I don't know. They set up camp near the beacon. The 232 was with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Okay.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime. None that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
Move out!
Alright, Ashley is part of the team. Welcome to the team, Ashley. We have a strict be cool policy. Gotta relax, gotta be chill. We're all very chill here, Ashley, so don't be a weirdo. Let's take all that. It's a little wild that like so much of this just looks the same, even though in my head, like I knew that they were making changes, but it's still very funny that it's like, oh, this is just the menu. This is just how they did it before. You got some equipment though. So this is better than what I have on. Yeah, that looks good. They did make some changes, like graphical changes. I mean, to some of that. How do I add like little upgrades? And I don't have any upgrades, but oh, X. And look at the weapons. Alright, anti-personal rounds and radioactive rounds. Minus 15 cooldown reduction. Okay. And I got some journal entries. Let's take a quick look at that. Prologue, find the beacon. That's easy. I'll take a look at the codex later. This fire looks great. Great looking fire. Happy to see this fire. Alright, how does like the little roadie run look? Okay. Press X to throw a grenade. Okay, it used to be like the select button. Eee. Not that I hit. Wait, no, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do. Oh, there's a lot of them here. That was my spot. That was my spot, Caden. Okay. Let's hit him with the warp. I think that did something. Oh, there's still someone alive. Alright. Cool. Our new shotgun. Huh.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp. It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
Alright.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport.
Does this fire hurt? It
I want
does.
to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up.
Ooh, look at the husks. They did a little work to them.
They're still alive.
What did the Geth do to them?
They made them cool. All right, let's. Hit him with one of these little 1-2 punch. That okay. There's Cadence throw. Anyone else? Sabotage? Would that do anything? Let's see. And he fell. He's dead. We killed him. Dang it! Okay, I'm dumb. I I instinctively hit X on my controller because I was like, okay, time to reload. But there is no reload in Mass Effect 1 because there's only the overheat system with the weapon. So like, if you look in the lower left, you can see like the meter building, and if it reaches the end, it'll overheat, and you have to wait for it to like cool down. Which is cool that they kept that in. I was like also curious, like, will they just will they get rid of that in favor of like kind of unifying the games a little bit more in terms of like mechanics go? All right, let's see what this okay, it's this one. This is a little. So that was the one in the. I think they changed it for the PC version.
Thank the maker.
It's the same game, the same little mini game.
Before they come back.
Don't worry, we'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
Nope.
It was moved to the spaceport this morning. Manuel and I stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
Great.
Tell me about the attack.
It all happened so fast.
I like the little, like, there's like very nice like little embellishes and like little changes to like the armor, like they didn't have this much like little details. Not that that's like super intricate, but they've made some nice changes. Like it looks nice. Like the clothes she's wearing. There's like a lot more texture to it.
Too afraid to move until you came along.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
He's my friend.
The Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack.
That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
Yeah, we know Kaden.
I'm sorry. Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been hiding in here since the attack.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us?
She's
to
just tired.
Understand there is no escape, no hope? No, I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the
I could shut him up. No, we're not gonna do that, folks. This is a Paragon playthrough. We're not gonna punch Manuel.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
That would be mean.
You can't stop it. Nobody can stop it.
His hair is very shiny though.
The darkness of eternity.
Hush, Manuel. Go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
And that's the last we'll ever hear from them. Alright, nothing to collect in here. Excuse me. Alright, let's take a look at if we got any more cool equipment. Oops, nope. Got some new sniper rifles. And armor I can't use. Great. Ooh, leveled up a little bit. I'll take marksman. And what else? I'll put a point to throw. Max out charm for now. And I'll put one into assault training. Descriptions, one sentinel. What's this do? Unlocks electronics. Alright. And Ashley. Keep upgrading her pistols. And adrenaline boost. I'll put assault rifles. I'll put one into pistols though. Alright, let's do a little quick save. And get back to it. If you're just tuning in, hello. Welcome.
Saren.
It's me, protagonist Saren. Look how trustworthy I look.
This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
Okay. I trust you. I don't know if the gunshot was always that audible. Oh my goodness, and this definitely wasn't that visible. Wait. I'm gonna take a picture. Sovereign! Wait, that's a spoiler. I mean, look at that ship. It's huge. Fun fact, the voice of Winnie the Pooh plays Saren. Really? No idea. Like a high player. Oh yeah. Oh, I'm gonna get a lot of mileage out of this. Hello. Oh, I cannot do Winnie the Pooh. Hello, Nihilus, do you have any honey? I'm like dumb. Sorry.
Look at the size of it.
It is pretty huge. I think my very first time playing it, like back when the game came out, like 2007, I think I did not notice that. I did not notice the giant ship. I heard it, and I was like, oh, that sounds cool. But, like, I just didn't notice anything else. Which is very funny. Anyone else want some? Oh. Okay, let's do a little throw. Yay! Anyone else? Haven't been using the sprint. Yeah, we did it. Shot that guy. Or robot.
Everybody stay calm out there. We're coming out, we're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling.
Except for me.
They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it.
I like her little hat.
That ship, I thought it was all over.
Is that a hat or is that a headband?
It showed up right before the attack.
I think it's a hat.
I knew it was trouble the second I saw it, so we made a break for the sheds.
That's a hat.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
The three of us were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran. I don't know what happened to the rest of the crew.
They were by the garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Okay. Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise.
I think this is our first opportunity to use our
emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded
persuasion
like
skills.
Jammed. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
I have to go.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring, nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
You're breaking the law, Cole.
We're not hurting anybody.
You're doing crimes, Cole.
Know what's in the
It's
packages.
bad. You can't do
There
that.
might be something we could use. I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
Is that all?
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing. I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
Okay.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
He might have something to do with this whole attack, Cole.
I mean,
we need his name. It's important.
Yeah, okay, you're right. His name's Powell. Works the docks at the spaceport if he's still alive.
I have to go.
Good luck.
I'm gonna take a look at the inside of your house, if you don't mind. Just making sure everything's on the up and up. Oh, electronic skills too low. Ooh. So I guess that's another thing that has not changed. Is sometimes you'll just encounter something and you just cannot get to it. That's just the way it is. And you can't come back to Eden Prime, so it's just one of those things where, you know, you don't got the skill, you don't got the skill. Tough nuts. Let's take a look at that. I am just pressing the wrong buttons. Alright, this pistol is better in every single way, so we'll just take that. Anything else? Combat sensor 2, I'll throw that on there. Okay, sure. And let's see. I'll give Caden a little bit of upgrade. And that's the same armor, so nope, won't give that to him. Alright. Let's do a quick save and continue on our journey.
Commander, it's Nihilus.
Rip.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
Sneaking up on us like that nearly got you killed.
I am sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
I need to know how Nihilus died.
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform.
Nihilus's death is always one of those things where I'm just like, I kind of wish he hadn't died so easily. Even though I think the opening to Mass Effect 1 is very good. You know, it's like one of those things where you're like, could have built him up as a character a little bit more.
How come you're the only one who survived? Why didn't anyone else try to hide behind the crates?
They never had a chance. I was already behind the crates when the attack started.
Wait a minute. You were hiding behind the crates before the attack?
Okay, I'm like looking at the faces. I think I mean, again, I've only played 40 minutes so far. I think they're a little harsh. I think the faces look fine.
Survived because you're lazy?
If you hadn't snuck off for that nap, you'd probably be dead just like all the others.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess. I don't really want to think about it.
You're Cole's contact here on the docks for the smuggling ring.
What? No! I mean, what does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler.
Another thing I was like curious about that they clearly didn't make changes to.
Doesn't matter now, does it?
Was like some of the camera angles. So in Mass Effect 2, and especially in 3, they're a little bit more cinematic with like where the camera's positioned and how it moves. Whereas in Mass Effect 1, it's kind of just face to face to face to face, and then there's like a wide shot like this sometimes.
A shipment of grenades.
And I was curious if they were gonna make changes to that, which I don't care if they did or didn't, but it was just one of those things I was wondering about.
Bitch, we're out here trying to protect your sorry ass, and all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
I never thought you'd actually need those grenades.
She looks so
You want to
angry.
attack Eden Prime? We're just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
Forget about him. He's not worth it.
You're lucky the commander's here, pal. Hand over those grenades.
They're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
A lot of Marines died here, Powell. Those grenades could have come in handy. If I were you, I'd think of some way to make it up to them.
Yeah, okay. There is something else I was saving. Could be worth a fortune. Experimental technology, top of the line. Take it. I don't need it. I didn't want anyone to get hurt. Really, I'm sorry.
Thank you for the stuff.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
That's about the beacon, right? I'll just button through it
Is there
later.
anything else you can tell me about the beacon?
They brought it here this morning. We loaded it up onto the train and shipped it to the other platform. Hard to believe that was only a few hours ago. Feels like a whole other life.
Alright.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Take the cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Goodbye. Oh, got some enemies on our radar, but before we do that, let's equip the new upgrade for our grenades. Where's the grenade? There it is. High explosive or toxic damage? I think high explosive, I'll take that. Anything else? Can't really tell. Any armor upgrades? No. Any more pistol upgrades? Nope. Alright, let's... The combat music is on. It's time to get to shooting. Oh wait, that's a sniper rifle. What the heck? Not... I keep accidentally using the right stick to try to select, but it's just the left stick. My bad. That didn't hit. Which is very Mass Effect 1. Sometimes you just won't be aiming in the right place. Alright, let's do a little sabotage. I think that's right. Sometimes it's hard to tell. Oh, that guy's just running. Wait, no, not him. Him. Yeah! Oh, that's cool. still on cooldown. Yoink! I'll take that. Alright, the shooting kind of feels the same. Now that I'm playing a little bit more, like, and that's not a bad thing. I think the shooting felt perfectly serviceable, but it's not really all that different in terms of the feel.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
Ooh, there's like some nice texture on that Geth's armor. Before, like in the first game, they used to just be smooth. Saren looks great. Never mind. Soldier 76 voices Saren. Ah, that's a little bit more understandable.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all.
I could definitely hear Soldier 76 in that delivery. Ah! How do I crouch again? There we go. Man, that totally whiffed. Nope, nope, I want... Oh. Ah! Rocket. Well, while y'all shoot them, I'll just disable this. Should be one more. It's over there. Nope. Him. Yay. Die! I can never judge the distance. Let me try again. Did I get him? I think so. Ha! There we go. I gotta get good with my grenade throws again. Otherwise, when I get to Pharaohs, bad things will happen. A sniper rifle and some more heavy armor. Totally useless to me. I think Caden's dead. Oh well. Just a piece, Caden. Alright. Good job, team. Oops. More shotguns and sniper rifles. Anything else? do a quick little scan. Got a crate over here. Another pistol. Alright. Story. Alright, that's Eden Prime. Pretty much how I remember it, minus some more reddish sky.
This is amazing. Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up.
Something must have activated it.
Roger, Normandy. Standing by.
Cool. Oh god! I'm the protagonist! Get out of the way!
No, don't touch it. It's just...
She's okay! Maybe. Hey, got an achievement.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy. A human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
This human must be eliminated.
That moment has always stuck out as like particularly like a little hacky.
Dr. Chakwas.
In a series that doesn't have a lot of hackiness like that.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
She's okay.
Inner throbbing. Nothing serious. How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
It's my fault. I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
You had no way to know what would happen.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
Like, take it easy, Kaden. I'm romancing Liara.
Maybe. The blast knocked you cold. Williams and I had to carry you back here to the ship.
What's the damage, Doctor?
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death, destruction... Nothing's really clear.
I better add that to my report. It may...
The music cut is like...
Captain Anderson.
It's always funny.
How's our echo holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
Getting messy.
Sounds like that beacon hit you pretty hard, Commander. Are you sure you're okay?
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
Jenkins wasn't your fault. You did a good job, Shepard.
Did we leave Gunnery Chief Williams back on Eden Prime?
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best, a living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue. A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
What?
Why?
Humans are great.
He thinks we're growing
The
galaxy.
We're great.
A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war. He has the secrets from the beacon. He has an army of Geth at his command, and he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
Okay.
We prove Saren's gone rogue and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into dock.
Ooh, my favorite moment, or one of them. First arrival at the Citadel. Let's poke around a little bit before we do that, though. Okay. So, like, I was again, I'm still early. Caveat, 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 but I was a little worried that, like, they would just brighten everything up and call it a day. Like, yeah, look, we have more processing power, so we don't have to hide everything behind shadows. And so far, it looks like the fact that it's still pretty dark in here, it's kind of a good sign for me, or to me.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander. Commander, I'm glad to see you're okay. Losing Jenkins was hard on the crew, and I'm glad we didn't lose you too.
Things were pretty rough down there.
Yeah, you never get used to seeing dead civilians. It doesn't seem right somehow. But at least you stopped Saren from wiping out the whole colony.
Yeah.
I couldn't have done it without you.
I guess I did.
We're Marines. We stick together.
Good job, me.
And I'm just sorry that we lost Jenkins.
Yeah, I wish I could have done something to save him.
I was there. You did everything right. It was just bad luck. It's been a hell of a shakedown, Cruz. Our first mission ends with one Spectre killing another. The Citadel Council's not gonna be happy about that. Probably use it to lever more concessions out of the Alliance.
You've got a good grasp of the situation. You a career man?
Yeah, a lot of biotics are. We're not restricted, but we sure don't go undocumented. May as well get a paycheck for it. Besides, my father served. I made him proud when I enlisted. Eventually. But is that why you're here? Because of your family?
I was a regular Navy brat. I got a little more noteworthy than the folks expected.
Oh, that's right, Torfin. A messy business. Imagine that.
Oh, my backstory. Both of the little aspects, Ruthless and the Spacer, kind of intertwining there a bit. Just follow your orders now.
The captain hopes the ambassador can get an audience with the council. Tell them what Saren's been up to.
Aragon for life, folks.
They'd probably like to know he's not working.
Hence the blue lights.
Whatever happens, we'll be ready, Commander.
Okay, bye.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
And this doesn't change, so I'll
Goodbye, Commander.
just hold off on that. It's Williams.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. The crew could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
Thanks, Commander. I appreciate that.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before. Comes with being a Marine.
Caden's face looks a little bit more emotive than
And
Ashley's.
you never get used to seeing dead civilians.
Her face is a
Things
little bit
would've been a lot
stiffer.
worse if you hadn't shown up.
You helped, Ashley. What the? Come on, come on.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
Thanks, Commander.
Bye. Alright, let's go speak to Joker. I don't think we can go. Oh, we can. Well, let's go see how the basement looks. Cargo hold. I don't think there's gonna be much to do down here because we're missing some squad mates, but there she is, Mako. There's a requisitions officer. Lockers, very empty down here.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself, and it's not cheap. Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
What are licenses? Why do you need them?
Manufacturers sell licenses. Each license allows me to buy and sell a certain brand of products. I already have several basic ones,
like Coca-Cola.
but you'll need to buy more if you want me to bring in different brands. Many of the best licenses are hard to get, but they're well worth the cost if you can find them.
What do the different manufacturers offer?
There are too many for me to keep track of, but each license will explain what it's good for.
Okay.
How often will you get new items?
Well, that depends on how many licenses you've purchased, but I'll rotate items on a regular basis regardless. And anytime we land someplace with a big enough port, I'll buy, sell, and trade whatever I can. Check back often. I need to move items quickly, so only the most basic items will be stocked consistently.
Let's see what you got.
You bet, Commander.
Wow. Buddy, this is way too expensive. You gotta lower these prices a lot. Medical upgrade? Sure. Grenade upgrade? Sure. Let's see what we can sell. Nothing? Okay, I guess I can't sell any. Oh, there! That's weird. It was like. Okay. Have any duplicates? I don't think I need two hammer ones. I'll hold on to one of the shotguns because I'm gonna use one. Alright. Well, we'll just sell more stuff later. Let's see who's down here. Ooh, look at these reflections. Oh, that's a remaster for you folks. Folks, this is what you came to see. Reflections on the ground. And Engineer Adams.
Shame about Jenkins, Commander. Shame about Jenkins, Commander.
Guess you don't have anything to say until Tally shows up. I don't know. Like, I don't know what to do about spoilers. I've played these games front to back, and well, just front to back, really, because you can't do it the other way. But if you're new to, like, if anyone shows up who's new to this, I will do my best to not just post spoiler or mention spoilers indiscriminately. But I have played these games before, so it's not going to be. Like, there might be a slip every now and then, but I'll try to not do that.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer money at work.
Hell yeah. Let's see how this looks in stunning HD. Or remastered HD. The original game, I guess, was playable in HD, so. Ooh. Wow.
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
My Shepard's just eyes like,
So touchy, Joe.
whoa, just bulging out of her face.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower, Normandy out.
So again, when I replayed Mass Effect 1 on PC, the pre-rendered cutscenes looked bad. So seeing everything looking all shiny and nice is very nice. I will say that. This all looks good. It looks really good.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
He's dangerous.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
That's Saren's fault, not hers.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse.
Udina's face doesn't look that bad. He looks like a grumpy old politician.
Before the hearing.
And
Shepard, you and the others
it's not as
meet us at
stiff
the
as like
Citadel Tower,
Ashley's
top level.
face.
I'll make sure you have clearance
I don't know
to get
why.
And that's why I hate politicians.
She has like two expressions. It's like frowning and the weird smile she does. I don't know what's going on there. My Shepard, on the other hand, looks amazing and always will look amazing. Alright, let's do this decryption. I'll probably play a little bit more. I've been streaming for about 2 hours. I got a side quest. I didn't stop to read that, but I already know what it is. Yeah, this is the Citadel. Up here. Move! Move, Caden! Jeez. High-res Alcor and Volus. High-res Alcor and Volus. We got the keepers too. High-res keepers and Volus and Alcor. Okay.
Pleased greeting. Human, it is always good to see you.
Look at that Alcor.
I am Ambassador Kalen. Genuine query. Is there something I can do for you this day?
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth Clan don't really care about our ways.
Dinkor like hates me.
Response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Alcor.
We're gonna get all of this, folks, so strap in. Alcor history.
Space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
Cool.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Alcor.
Frankly, we Alcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on
the Alcor look buff now.
Though we are always welcoming
look at the arms.
Our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
What do you do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the Alcor groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about our races.
Chastising rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Alright, that's all I got, buddy.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere farewell.
TTYL.
Good day to you, human. Enjoy your time on the Citadel.
What about you, Din?
Earth Clan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Don't hate.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Din. At least introduce yourself.
Haterade.
I am Din Korlak, Volus Ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, Earth Clan?
Yes. Like, how about all these questions?
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Alcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
Okay.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, Earth Clan.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat.
It's a little whack, though. Like, why don't the Volus have a seat? If they were that early to the
Volus culture.
To the Citadel.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones
get some
and
more
eventually
lobbyists
split
and
again. Our society is
fight
very
for your rights.
powerful, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Dan. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The Earth Clan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Why aren't the Alcor or Volus part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the Earth Clans, it would seem.
Okay, Din.
Decisive. Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Politics.
Yes, yes.
Nuance.
Good day, Earth Clan.
Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
Okay.
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that.
Actually, I didn't.
This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
What did this Asari do to get you so upset?
I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here.
Okay.
Her offices are easy enough to spot.
Yep.
Good day.
Well, I'm leaving now. Right. Oh, nope. You change your mind? You're gonna go this way? Alright. Bye-bye.
Good day, Commander. The human ambassador is up the stairs, first room on the right.
You know who I am?
Yes, I receive reports on all newly arrived dignitaries and notable people.
Okay.
I should be going now.
Have a pleasant day.
Welcome to the Presidium. Allow me to...
Oops, didn't want to do that. Is there a faster way to bring up the map? Nope. That's up that button. Nope. I guess I just have to go into the menu. There's no quick select. Well, I haven't saved yet. Alright, we'll head on over to the council and maybe do a little more after that. We'll see. Executive Palin. Executor, not executive. Excuse me.
Did Ambassador Udina send you?
Have we met before?
No, but I know you well enough. I'm Executor Palin, head of CSEC. It's my job to know when someone like you arrives on the Citadel. Was there something you needed, Commander?
I get the feeling you're not too fond of humans.
No, I just don't trust your kind. Not yet. You humans are eager to take all the power you can get, and you're being given a lot. If the Council wants to make humanity their new favorite pet, that's their business. But I don't have to like it.
The Council treats us like second-class citizens. We have to fight for everything we get.
Good. Then fight for it. But don't expect the rest of us to just sit back and let you take it. I'm a busy man, Commander. Are we done here?
No.
What do you know about the Spectres?
They're the right hand of the Council, or so they like to be called. More like the underhanded side of the Council.
What do you have against the Spectres?
I can't abide any organization that considers itself above the law, especially when it's left up to each individual Spectre to decide when and how to bend the rules.
Sometimes you have to bend the law to keep people safe.
I've been with CSEC for 30 years. I've never had to break the law to do my job, not once.
Now that I don't believe.
Yeah, right. You expect us to believe none of your officers are corrupt?
There are over 200,000 CSEC agents. Some of them are going to be bad. But we don't turn a blind eye to corruption like the Spectres do. We do our best to find and punish any officer who breaks the law. Spectres. They'll never come under that kind of scrutiny.
The galaxy needs people like that.
I wonder if any of the new people who are starting Mass Effect for the first time are kind of digging into all of this politics and exposition and dialogue.
The Council doesn't want to do anything about it.
Because like I said, it's not the most dynamic in terms of...
But not all Spectres are like Saren.
True. But the potential is always there.
I lost my train of thought. What was I saying? Oh yeah, just like, you know, there's like a lot of dialogue and it's not presented in the most exciting ways all the time. So I'm like wondering if, you know, new players are...
Tell me about CSEC.
Responding well to that.
Provides necessary police and security services throughout the Citadel.
I like it.
We're civilian,
but that's just because I grew up with the like I played a ton of Mass Effect. So
of course, as the CSEC representative to the Council, I spend most of my time liaising.
Sure, like a lot of the rough edges I've just kind of accepted.
Sorry, I don't make a habit of giving out details about ongoing investigations.
Okay, bye.
I'll be going now.
Goodbye, Commander.
Anything in your office I can hack into? Oh, this is the like biotic commune side quest, which is actually a pretty good one. Definitely one of those missions where that can go really well or really poorly depending on, you know,
what do you want?
Your choices.
Oh, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
Relax, Private. This isn't an inspection.
Right, sorry. What can I do for you, Commander?
What can you tell me about the Asari consort?
Well, she's an Asari who works here that is, she helps people with things.
You never went to see her, did you, Fredericks?
No, I never did. I couldn't afford it. It costs half a year's credits just to go in and talk to her.
Can you at least tell me where I can find her?
Sure. She's across the bridge from the embassies.
Thanks, kid. Have fun. Try not to get into too much trouble.
I will. Have fun, that is.
I don't have time to talk now.
And talk to her yet?
Hello, Commander. Can I get you something?
What have you got?
Information, mostly. Would you like to know about some points of interest nearby?
What's going on around here?
Well, you found the embassies. Not much going on here. Across the bridge, you'll find...
Love the wiping, the casual wiping. They kept that in.
If you haven't heard of her, you soon will. If you need supplies, you can try the markets one level below. For entertainment, I'd try Flux or Cora's Den.
What is Shaira's?
The consort? She entertains clients who can afford her services. Most of the diplomats and ambassadors have visited her at one time or another. She's a very powerful woman, but also very respected.
Tell me about Flux and Cora's Den.
Well, Flux has gambling and dancing, certainly more lively than this place. Cora's Den, on the other hand, well, let's just say it's livelier and deadlier, all at the same time.
Goodbye.
Bye.
So long, Commander. Have a pleasant day.
This place seems strange. Wish there were more humans around.
Okay.
I can't believe I landed a job here. This place is fantastic.
Good for you. All right, we won't go see Shire yet. I think I'm just gonna make a beeline for the
allow me to be your guide.
Just gonna make a beeline for the Ooh, I'm getting a little frame rate chunkiness. Alright, it's smoothing out. A little odd. Oh my god, is that my boy Garrus?
Saren's hiding something. Give me more time. Stall them.
Stall the council? Don't be ridiculous. Your investigation is over, Garrus.
Who's this handsome fella?
Commander Shepard, Garrus Vicarian. I was the officer in charge of the CSEC investigation into Saren.
Sounds like you really want to bring him down.
I don't trust him. Something about him rubs me the wrong way. But he's a Spectre. Everything he touches is classified. I can't find any hard evidence.
I think the Council's ready for us, Commander.
Good luck, Shepard. Maybe they'll listen to you.
Alright, the courtyard looks pretty nice. Honestly, it looks the same. But still looks nice.
The hearing's already started. Come on.
The Geth attack is a matter of some concern, but there is nothing to indicate Saren was involved in any way.
The investigation.
Did they give her like a ton of like eyeshadow? I don't remember her eyes looking like that.
Nihilus in cold blood.
We've read the Eden Prime reports, Ambassador. The testimony of one traumatized dock worker is hardly compelling proof.
I resent these accusations. Nihilus was a fellow Spectre and a friend.
That just let you catch him off guard.
Captain Anderson, you always seem to be involved when humanity makes false charges against me. And this must be your protege, Commander Shepard. The one who let the beacon get destroyed.
The mission to Eden Prime was top secret. The only way you could know about the beacon was if you were there.
With Nihilus gone, his files passed on to me. I read the Eden Prime report. I was unimpressed.
Nice cover.
But what can you expect from a human?
Saren despises humanity. That's why he attacked Eden Prime.
Your species needs to learn its place, Shepard. You're not ready to join the Council. You're not even ready to join the Spectres.
He has no right to say that. That's not his decision.
Shepard's admission into the Spectres is not the purpose of this meeting.
This meeting has no purpose. The humans are wasting your time, Counselor, and mine.
Saren's hiding behind his position as a Spectre. You need to open your eyes.
What we need is evidence. So far, we've seen nothing.
There is still one outstanding issue. Commander Shepard's vision. It may have been triggered by the beacon.
Are we allowing dreams into evidence now? How can I defend my innocence against this kind of testimony?
I agree. Our judgment must be based on facts and evidence.
I like the Turian Counselor's texture on his outfit. I'm like looking at all these textures.
Do you have anything else to add, Commander Shepard?
It's like breathing new life into this in a way that I'm into.
You've made your decision. I won't waste my breath.
Ooh.
The Council has found no evidence of any connection between Saren.
Her eyes did not look like that
Ambassador.
before.
Your petition to have him
Maybe they wanted her to look a little bit more distinct.
I'm glad to see justice was served.
This meeting is adjourned.
Maybe it's just added, like the enhanced textures are making it look a little bit more apparent. I don't know, folks.
It was a mistake bringing you into that hearing, Captain. You and Saren have too much history. It made the Council question our motives.
I know Saren. He's working with the Geth for one reason. To exterminate the entire human race. Every colony we have is at risk. Every world we control is in danger. Even Earth isn't safe.
Tell me about this history between you and Saren.
I worked with him on a mission a long time ago. Things went bad. Real bad. We shouldn't talk about this here. But I know what he's like. And he has to be stopped.
We need to deal with Saren ourselves.
As a Spectre, he's virtually untouchable. We need to find some way to expose him.
What about Garrus, that CSEC investigator? We saw him arguing with the Executor.
That's right. He was asking for more time to finish his report. Seems like he was close to finding something on Saren.
Any idea where we could find him?
I have a contact in CSEC who can help us track Garrus down. His name is Harkin.
Forget it. They suspended Harkin last month, drinking on the job. I won't waste my time with that loser.
You won't have to. I don't want the Council using your past history with Saren as an excuse to ignore anything we turn up. Shepard will handle this.
You can't just cut Captain Anderson out of this investigation.
The Ambassador's right. I need to step aside.
I need to take care of some business. Captain, meet me in my office later.
Harkin's probably getting drunk at Cora's Den. It's a dingy little club in the lower section of the wards.
Maybe there's another way to find evidence against Saren.
You should talk to Barla Vaughn over in the financial district. Rumor has it he's an agent for the Shadow Broker.
The Shadow Broker?
An information dealer. Buys and sells secrets to the highest bidder. I've heard Barla Vaughn's one of the top representatives. He might know something about Saren, but his information won't come cheap.
Oh man, let's look at all these. Okay. Well, let's start with the left.
Our ambassador doesn't seem to get along with the council.
He's just frustrated. The Council's always preaching that we need to be part of the galactic community. But for them, it's a one-way street. They want us to expand and settle unstable regions like the Skillian Verge and the Attican Traverse. But when we run into trouble, they don't want to help us out. Everyone knows it's only a matter of time until we get a seat on the Council. The Ambassador just thinks it should happen sooner rather than later. And I agree.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
Another little thing that I kind of wish they changed.
I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge.
Actually, I don't even know if they. Maybe it's just my memory mixing it up. But I'm pretty sure once you got to dialogue that you actually. Now that I'm saying it out loud, I don't think they actually changed that.
And the official records just.
But like
covered it all.
graying out dialogue you've already clicked on.
No conscience. No hesitation.
I don't think they ever did that
to end a war without a
for Mass Effect 2 and 3 anyway.
Killing innocents doesn't end wars; it causes them.
I know how the.
But they did make a few tweaks to the UI, so
to make unpleasant decisions.
Like, a little minor quality of life tweaks like that might have been cool.
He's twisted, broken. He likes the violence.
But it's whatever. Not a big deal.
And he knows how to cover his tracks.
Did I press this already? See, I don't remember. Whatever.
You don't think much of Harkin.
The guy joined CSEC about 20 years ago. He's been an embarrassment to our species ever since. Roughing up suspects in custody, bribery accusations, alcohol and drug use. The embassy used to step in when he got in trouble. But I guess enough was enough.
Guy's a scumbag. He should have been cut loose a long time ago.
He was one of the first human CSEC officers. Guess it would have looked bad if he got fired. A lot of backroom deals were worked out over the years to keep him on the force. Politics is a dirty business sometimes, but it looks like his time's run out. We've got enough humans in CSEC now to stop protecting him.
I thought this embassy was supposed to help humans.
Harkin may be human, but he's also an ass. He's had more than his share of chances. If the embassy wasn't protecting him, he would have been fired 15 years ago. CSEC is better off without him.
I want to know more about the Spectres.
They're not your typical government agency. They tend to work alone, behind the scenes. They take care of problems the Council can't. It's not easy preserving peace across an entire galaxy. The Council prefers to use diplomacy and negotiation. But sometimes more extreme measures are needed.
How do they decide who becomes a Spectre?
You can't just apply to join. There's no training program. Spectres aren't made. They're born. The Council's always looking for exceptional individuals. People who can get the job done, like you. They've been watching you for years. They see something in you. They want you on their side. Nihilus was supposed to give them a final recommendation, but with him gone, things are still up in the air.
What's their command structure like?
There is no command structure. Each Spectre answers directly to the Council. Sometimes they're sent on specific missions. Other times, they act on their own. They tend to operate outside the law, do whatever it takes to accomplish their goals. The Council just turns a blind eye. Spectres have a lot of power, Shepard.
They sound like shadow operatives.
Everything about them is classified. We don't even know how many there are. The latest Alliance estimate puts their numbers under 100. But the Council couldn't do its job without them. They're the Citadel's top agents, the last line of defense, the final option before open war. The entire galaxy respects and fears them. If a Spectre shows up, you know something big is about to happen.
What happens when a Spectre goes rogue, like Saren?
It doesn't happen often. The Council is careful when they select their candidates. But when something does go wrong, there's usually only one solution. Send another Spectre to bring the rogue agent down.
Oh, that's dramatic.
Tell me more about the Shadow Broker.
He's a necessary evil of galactic politics. Buying and selling information is a part of the game, and the Shadow Broker just happens to be the best player on the field. Always sells to the highest bidder. Doesn't get involved in politics, doesn't pick sides. A simple system, but it works. He's not a threat to anyone, not directly. He's just a resource.
Not until the second game.
Or she is. Or maybe they are. Nobody really knows.
You and Saren have a history. What happened?
About 20 years ago, I was part of a mission in the Skillian Verge. I was working with Saren to find and remove a known terrorist threat. Saren eliminated his target, but a lot of people died along the way, innocent people. And the official records just covered it all up. But I saw how he operates. No conscience, no hesitation. He'd kill 1,000 innocent civilians to end a war without a second thought.
I already asked that.
He specializes in moving large sums of money without leaving a paper trail.
I was paying attention. Sorry, getting a little
anything illegal, but he knows all the loopholes.
Tired.
He's got an impressive client list: ambassadors, diplomats, Spectres. That's probably why the Shadow Broker uses him.
All right,
I should go.
Bye.
Good luck, Shepard. I'll be over in the ambassador's office if you need anything else.
Alright, let's take a quick peek in the codex. Even though I'm pretty sure all that looks the same, but I think I'm gonna call it here for today.
50,000 years ago, the Protheans were the only spacefaring species in the galaxy.
Good.
They vanished.
So good. So good.
The Asari were the first species to
I like that it's narrated.
The second species to join the
It's like
roughly 12.
Just I love the codex. This series is very special, and it's with good reason. They made a lot of really cool decisions, and it really helps bring this world to life. But yeah, I'm gonna stop here for today. I plan to play through all 3 games though, so
that guy's up to something.
we'll talk to him next time, Ashley. Okay, just chill out, Ashley. Did I already save? Sometimes you just gotta save again just to make sure. All right, I'm gonna exit though and wrap up. Also, exiting the game like kicks you back out to the launcher, but I'm not capturing the launcher, so y'all ain't seeing anything. All right, that's gonna do it for today. Thank you though for I really bungled that. Thanks for tuning in, folks. That was Mass Effect, the first hour, first 90-ish minutes, give or take. So thanks for tuning in. I'll be back probably on Monday with more. So hope you all have a good weekend. I'm gonna actually start another off-stream playthrough, and I'll So that's a lot. It's a lot of Mass Effect in my future, but I really do enjoy the series, and so far I'm pretty happy with the remake. Like they, at least first impressions, very early impressions, they made very small changes, but nothing too dramatic. Like the stuff they changed to combat, I think is necessary, just for modernity's sake. I am very excited to test out the Mako, see how that controls. Probably by the next stream, I probably might know, because I do plan to play this off stream as well, but not this save. I'm gonna start a different save, and that'll be what I play on the side. But yeah, thanks for tuning in. Thank you, Ryan the Meek, for the follow. I appreciate that. Hope you stick around. Thank you for the stream. Excited to learn the story again. Yeah, me too. Like this series one is probably my favorite game series of all time. Very happy to be revisiting it, all shiny and new again. And yeah, hope you stick around for the ride. But until then, I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good rest of your night. And yeah, see ya. What do I want to be? Have a good night, everyone.